How about Andrew going nuclear on his first clip?
Dude, insane, right?
Yeah.
Andrew went nuts. Andrew went sicko mode.
People text me like that it's been sending like the summer I turned pretty group chats.
Nice.
No way.
Yeah,
That's where
girl I haven't talked to since high school. Like this just got sent in my.
I got a similar text from a girl I went to college with that she's dating one of my buddies and he refused to watch The Summer I Turned Pretty, and then she sent him that clip and he gave it a shot last night.
Really? Yeah, that's awesome.
We're changing lives here. The best is me saying I knew it when I clearly did not know it.
Yeah. I didn't even notice that.
It doesn't feel good to be on the other end of a TV show prank.
I honestly liked it because I was very caught up in the story.
Yeah.
Which I guess is good writing. But it was just so ridiculous.
Would you consider yourself? Do you identify more with your southern roots or your mid-Atlantic roots?
I mean, I grew up in Charleston.
So southern.
But yeah.
As always, Playdate is brought to you by Cash App. Cash App. Bring me a duffel bag full of money.
Money time, Cash App.
So you said you got big something to say?
Yes.
Hit
the
us.
podcast. Are we rolling?
I think we're podcasting.
we are.
Playdate episode
140.
40.
Pat Tillman.
Anyway, I've got something on my mind today. I need to bring to light, and I'm doing this genuinely because I need the Playmates' help. I have a laundry catastrophe going on, where I am getting these stains appearing on my clothes.
Are they little specks everywhere?
Are they black? Mine are like big.
Mine are like
black.
translucent.
No, mine are like, well, some of that I get those too sometimes. And I think those might be from using too much detergent, maybe.
I mean, I use Tide Pods, and I think I use too many.
But regardless, I'm now getting.
What? You're supposed to use one.
I'm learning that in real time.
What? How many were you using?
Depends on how big the load was. Because Tide Pods used to be, not to completely cut you off, Tide Pods used to be like small load 1, medium load 2, big load 3. It set it on the thing. And now I think they've switched to 1. 1 is just always the right amount. Continue, Willy.
Sometimes I know what you're talking about, where they're like translucent. These shorts are fine, which is part of, I literally nothing. I feel like I'm a pretty even keeled guy, generally, maybe to a fault. Sometimes I don't care about things I should. This is driving me up a fucking wall. It's making me feel like a crazy person. So it's like every few loads, it's not always, and it's random what items it happens to, but it's massive black stains.
Do you have a picture of it?
Yes, I took a bunch of pictures this morning because I had the worst instance of it ever on my like very new, expensive running shorts that I was planning to run my marathon in. That now I might have to throw out because
maybe try washing them without any detergent again.
But I think I actually don't. It's not the detergent because when you see like, I'm pretty sure it's the. I think at this point I'm gonna slack Mr. Beers I think it's like the dryer, and I think it might be burning them is my...
Oh my God.
I know.
It's like cooking
but
your clothes.
The thing is, because I do the same... I have the same washer dryer as Scott. We share detergent. So what's the
deal? Let me get eyes on this.
I'm going to post it on Reddit after we record, because I just took these.
Whoa.
Okay, that's like the least bad of them.
Wait, Willy.
That's right where like the tip of my penis would be. So I'm in the case that it's mold, I can never wear these again.
I mean, Willy.
You think it's a jizz stain?
No, I was going to say that one is the exact shape of a penis tip.
Why would my penis tip leave a big black mark?
Who knows, man?
But look at the last one. The last one's the biggest one.
So is it wet around it because you were trying to get them out? Or
no.
That is how it comes out of the washer?
Dryer.
Weird. You should sue your landlord. I'm getting really into suing landlords. I think that may be the move.
I guess. But like, I look it up too.
What does it say online?
And
mold or mildew. So maybe your washer has mildew.
But why is it only happening to me? And why does it only happen on random articles of clothing?
So
like these shorts have now been triple fucked. One of those stains came up last time I washed them.
Is it just stuff in that material? Maybe that's like
what
a
I'm
highly
saying.
flammable material and it's like burning itself.
But if it burned, why would there be that like
I don't know
circle around?
I don't know. Wait, go back to the picture. No, I hear your frustration.
I lost. Remember, you gave me a nice pair of Rowing Blazers khaki shorts.
Done.
Cooked.
Bro.
I know. My Chargers Super Bowl vintage shirt.
Have you inspected the inside of the dryer to see if there's
and
anything?
I went through some testing last week. So I found a quarter was like wedged in one of the things. And I found out, I was like going through it with Scott, and the only difference between the way we do laundry is that I'd used the auto dry, like automatic drying, and he used the timed dry.
Yeah.
So I was like, maybe the automatic dryer gets it hotter. And there's a quarter that's like wedged in one of the fans. So maybe it's like this quarter is turning into like a fucking...
Oh, you think it gets like red hot?
Yeah, and so the reason it's only random articles of clothing, it's just like when they happen to hit the quarter. So I got the quarter out, and I only used time dry. And the last time I did the laundry, I was like, this is the ultimate test. So I put everything in, I inspected everything after the washer, then put it in the dryer, did the timed dry, nothing. So then I got complacent, and I said, oh, okay, I fixed it. It was the quarter and the timed dry. And now... But like that's not it. Like that I've dealt with too, but I think that's just like oil or
no.
I mean that's not it.
That's so interesting.
Like I can't find a picture that actually really looks like
auto dry detects the moisture in the dryer, and then it stops once everything's dry.
Sure.
Time dry will get it the same amount of dry, but it will just stop when it's done.
But it's happened on both now. So there's no...
Oh, okay.
I did time dry today because I thought I had fixed it. I thought that was the issue. So I did time dry last night. And then I wake up and I get my fucking shorts out of there. And I'm like... And like, it kind of has like a smell to it, but...
What does it smell like?
That's what I'm like... Nothing like... It kind of smells... At first I was like, oh, it smells, so it's mold. But then I was walking by the dryer one time and I got this whiff and like the whole like dryer kind of had the smell. And I was like... Maybe this is just like burning.
Yeah. Could be like a wiring issue.
Like if you burn something, it's going to have a little smell to it.
Yeah. How old is the dryer?
I don't know.
Like, is it a new dryer or is it like...
I mean, it was here when we moved in. It doesn't look particularly new, but...
Okay. Well, I would bring it up to your landlord and say we need new washer.
But it's only happening to me.
It doesn't matter. It could be... you were wronged.
I understand, but I'm just saying like... Why is this only happening to me?
And nothing about your routine is different.
At this point, no. It used to be, but I completely I aligned it perfectly with Scott's routine so that this wouldn't happen.
Okay. So what do we do?
I don't know.
What are our next steps?
I'm going to post on Reddit after we get out of the pod.
Yeah. I would also tell your landlord this is happening and that you need it to change. Are you leaving stuff in your... Maybe there were like nickels in your pocket or something and it like fried the...
No.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Willy. Happy birthday to...
Oh my God. Wow. I was really close to being like, guys, we're fucking recording. Thank you. This is so nice. I love working here. Yeah. All right. I'll get into this after.
Thank you, guys.
Woo. This is the biggest podcast ever. This might be a world record. Oh, no, don't do it, please. No. Oh, my God.
No charges.
So how does that feel?
That was overwhelming.
Did you get one? You got a hat?
Yeah, I took it
Is
off.
it Star Wars?
Yeah, it is.
Did you
Star
get
Wars.
these?
No, Andrew did.
I got it.
Oh,
yeah.
that's
Oh,
nice.
wait.
All right, Willy.
God.
So you are...
I really was that close to being like, God, what the fuck? When it was Binder with her phone, I was like, get out of here. Oh, that was nice.
Will you close that door? Will somebody close that door?
I can close it.
Huh. What was that all about?
I don't know. We just were like, that'd be fun.
No, I'm kidding. What was that for?
Someone DM me today, happy birthday. So I think they think I'm Will.
I think that happens shockingly often.
Do you think there are Playmates that have been here for like the whole time and they think that...
I actually did. Oh, it's all Star Wars. Happy
isn't that
birthday,
awesome?
dude. This is so cool. You guys are the best.
Hell yeah.
This was all Andrew.
Here we go.
Oh, it kind of just hangs right on there.
Nice.
You have the sash too.
Oh, yeah. I got a sash for you. Or Andrew got a sash for you. How do you feel?
I feel like a princess.
Feel like a king.
How does this go on?
The sash?
Nice. All right, Willie, you're 25 now. Can you share with us just a little bit of insight into how you're feeling about being 25? Anything you've learned over the past year?
I got to compartmentalize. This laundry thing's got me all fucked up. Those are like $100 shorts.
I know. It sucks. Well, I'll get you a new pair for your birthday.
Don't worry about it. I got it. Okay, sorry. 25 feels like a fun one. 25 feels like a good like turning point.
Yes.
Like I'm like an adult now.
Well, this is the first year. This is the year your frontal lobe fully develops. Apparently,
Really?
25 in men.
I remember
That's
I had a high school teacher that I was very close with. Her name was Miss Novinger, and she was really great. She was a great like mentor to me. I was a bit of a knucklehead.
Were you really?
I was a knucklehead in the context of my nerd ass high school, so it wasn't like anything bad. Like,
Right.
I think the teachers all still kind of loved me, but I was like the biggest pain in their ass probably.
All the other kids were using like new math, and you were still like doing it the old way.
Yeah,
You were
I had like a
rebel.
what do they call that? Like old ass calculator.
Andrew?
A colander.
Colander.
No, that's for,
That's what you like sift things in.
The TI-84?
No, like the ancient thing with like the beads on the
Oh.
like the
I know exactly what you're talking. We have one.
Google OG calendar or OG calculator. Abacus.
Abacus.
Yeah.
Yes, exactly.
heard
Anyway,
that.
Miss Novinger was great, and she posted a picture of me like on graduation, and she was like, I remember she captioned like "political destiny, only time will tell." And then like my aunt commented like, "You were clearly a great mentor to him," and then she replied, "Yes, he was a very smart kid. I think once his frontal lobe develops, there might be great things to come," or something.
Wow.
Like on Facebook. I remember reading it like, "Oh, okay, all right."
His heart's in the right place. It's just the decision-making part of his brain.
Yeah, exactly. So
What are you going to do for your birthday? You're going to MJ?
I'm going to MJ Lenderman tonight. We got a big crew. It's kind of the perfect storm of my favorite artist playing on my birthday, where
Yeah,
I
it's a
can make
dream
everyone go. Like if it's like, oh, what are you doing for your birthday? It's like, oh, come to this concert. So people are coming that probably don't even give that much of a shit. Which
He's your favorite artist?
Yeah. Got to be, right?
of certainly of this year. Like I just found him in like January,
Oh, okay.
so he'll be my number one artist this year.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
So, I mean,
timing.
it's hard because like I've now listened to all his music so much, so it's like I need
more. Yeah, yeah.
'Cause he's only got like
Yeah.
3 albums or whatever, but
But that's like a good problem to have.
yeah.
Like
100%.
when I discovered Mac DeMarco, every time a new one came out, it was like Christmas.
yeah.
But then also, at some point they stopped making the type of music that you like fell in love with. So just enjoy this moment right now.
I mean, dude, I'm about to have a fucking killer fall. We got Rainbow Kitten surprise album in like 2 weeks. First 2 singles sound fucking awesome. That's my favorite band all time for sure.
Rainbow Kitten Surprise?
Yeah.
I wouldn't have guessed that.
Oh yeah.
How many
Definitely.
shows have you been to by then?
Well, the problem is they didn't tour for like 5 years.
Oh, okay.
Right, sort of in the peak of my fandom, but I've probably seen them close to 10 times.
Yeah.
But I've probably seen Mount Joy. I've probably seen 15
Oh, wow.
times. I've seen Zach Bryan 12 times. I've seen
That's
Camp.
insane.
Camp double digits. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
I don't think I've seen any artist double digits.
No.
It's funny for how I got in that fight with Zach Bryan and stopped listening to his music. The fact that I still saw him 12 times before that happened is like insane.
That happened like a year ago, too.
Yeah. I've been sneaking a little bit. I've been sneaking a listen here and there.
he just has so many good ones.
Yeah, I like his music.
I know, but sometimes when I'm listening, because part of the reason I like some of my favorite artists is because they're such cool people
Yes, I
in
agree.
life too. So it's like ruined it a little bit
Yeah.
for me. I had him blocked on Spotify, so it would be if it came on, it would show it very quickly on my CarPlay.
Yeah.
And then like skip over. Like, do you know you used to be able to download other songs that weren't on Spotify onto Spotify?
Yes, yeah,
You can
yeah,
still
yeah,
do
yeah.
that.
Once they figured it, once they like patched it. So like
Yeah.
I'll still have I'll be like on shuffle and it'll very quickly be like Surf's Up mashup and then move on because it's no longer like available.
I don't think they patched it. I think that you like got a new computer or like whatever you use. Like I think you could go redo it. Or I'm not saying it's not that you got a new computer, but there's like some like you have to like update. I remember I used to have like all like the old Kid Cudi mixtapes, and then I regularly have to like redo it.
There was a guy releasing like unreleased J. Cole under a different name on Spotify, and then they found him and like blocked him.
What happened to J. Cole?
Good things, I think. I think he's still around.
Oh, cool.
I think you just at some
blessings.
Point, some point you just make enough money where you can just fuck off.
Yeah,
and not have to worry about it.
It's weird because it's always interesting to see like musicians like I wish so badly like Chance the Rapper had just kind of faded out.
Yes,
and because those like 3 albums are like the best.
Yeah, and then
nothing like makes me more nostalgic for high school than listening to like acid rap and 10 Day.
Yes, and if they fizzle out in your mind, that's fine. But if you're watching the fizzle out, like it's
like
worse.
Then it becomes like sad. It's like Oscar. Like why did he come back for the paper, bro? It ruined Oscar for me.
This has been like throwing Willy for a loop. He was like, it just made me sad.
I just don't rock with it.
I heard the new Chance the Rapper album's really good. Actually,
I listened to it a little bit. You're right. It's not like bad. It's just like it's not. Maybe it's just my taste of change, or I don't know. There was an article. I don't know. I don't think I've said this. It doesn't matter. There's an article by Trey Anastasio, who's the lead singer of Fish, where he was talking about MJ Lenderman's most recent album, Manning Fireworks, and he was like, "Oh my God, that's." Or no, he. Okay, wait, I'm going to get there.
I know exactly. Yeah.
He was basically saying that the beauty of this MJ Lenderman album is that the guy, it sounds like he's 26 and it captures what it's like to be 26.
Not trying to be anything
And
else.
it just is so like, no, he was like, I could never write that, like, because that is like the sound of youth. And then he referenced like some Bruce Springsteen quote where it was like, Bruce Springsteen in his later albums was like trying to capture the energy of Darkness on the Edge of Town. And he kept listening to it and he was like, what is that sound? What is that sound? And then he said, there was like a quote, it was like, oh my God, that's the sound of youth. And like, there's something to that. Like there's like music that can only be made by a person that's an age for people that age. And so whatever the chance is now, it's not bad music, but it's like, it doesn't work.
It doesn't resonate.
It doesn't resonate with me or I don't think a lot of people because there was something to like when he was young and scrappy and his music felt young and scrappy and we were in high school and we felt, I don't know.
I gotta listen to MJ Lenderman. I'd like that's.
But yeah, I mean that's
because you don't think about that time frame like 26 as like there's special music. I think you think of like your 20s as like some music. You know, there's a genre of music about your 20s and your 30s and 40s, whatever. But I don't think it's specifically like 26. But I remember when Khalid dropped 18. I was like 17, 18 time frame, and that is also like really special. That's what I think of when I think of high school is like you know because he makes it so specifically about like what it's like being 18 and in high school and about to graduate.
That's a great example. I remember that album.
Yeah,
also
incredible
awesome.
Album. Yeah,
no skips.
Amazing.
Yeah.
I think it's also just as back to like the money thing. I think you just become less relatable, and your life experiences aren't. Like you can't write about things that are relatable to
100%.
You start living a different.
And that's 100%. What. I'll move on. But that MJ album, you should check it out because it's like just like captures this sort of like monotonous like feeling of being like in your mid 20s as like a kind of just like I don't know normal middle class white dude. Like it's like kind of just it's self-referential and like self-aware and like making jokes about how just kind of I don't know. It's all just becomes kind of like dull. I don't know. I think there's maybe I'm
I want to listen to it.
People get that same feeling from hearing Will talk on Playdate where it's just like this is the experience.
I mean in some sense, I guess we put some spark into it, but I think like the reality of this age is that it kind of can't. I don't know.
Yeah,
it feels like I feel like that's like the biggest struggle is like. Just feeling like this kind of like you just fall into routine. You're like, what's the big idea?
I got a story.
All right, hit me. Yeah, that was getting.
So we did no. That was fun.
No, getting like dull or like depressing. I don't know.
No, I don't think so at all.
Willy and I did 2 episodes of Cold Cases this week.
Yeah,
2 days in a row. And so I was not feeling my best and probably not looking my best on yesterday morning. And I went to go into Starbucks, and the guy looked at me and he was like, "First stop, man." And I was like, "What?" And he was like, "Is this your first stop of the day?" I was like, "Yeah." And I wrote down what he said.
Oh, what does that mean? Like you're a DoorDash driver?
No. Like, is this the first place you're like trying to go? He goes, "First stop, dude." What? And I was like, "Yeah." And he was like, "You got this today." And I was like, "Oh, okay." I must have looked like my resting face must have been like I was on the verge of like.
Wait, what does that mean? First stop.
It was a weird phrasing. The way I took it was like, is this the first place you're trying to go today? As like it was clear I was like making an effort to like be a human today when I probably looked like I shouldn't have. First stop, man.
I thought he was.
You got this, dude.
I thought he was saying that you were like a trucker or something, and you.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Or like maybe you're on like a cross country road trip.
Yeah.
You'd only made it to Brentwood.
You just look like you're about to drive across the country. It really was like a jarring comment. I was like,
I've never understood saying something like that to a complete stranger. Yeah. Being like, "You look like shit," and you don't even know that person.
Yeah. I got really mad at one of Sam Barrett's buddies one time in New York because we were at a bar. I'd literally never met this guy, and I was like talking to some other like mutual friends that I guess he was in that group, but I didn't talk to him, whatever. And again, a little bit hungover, and he like interrupted the conversation that we were all having. He was like, "Dude, you look like shit today," and so I just like ignored him for the rest of the time. And then he went up to Sam. It was like, "Dude, I think your buddy's like mad at me." And Sam asked me about it. I was like, "Yeah," he unprovoked was just like, "You look horrible today." Yeah, like I think there are some people that just don't have anything that comes to mind. They have to say it out loud. Dude, my dad. I think I told both of you already. My dad got his second hole-in-one the other day.
That's right. Yeah,
and he told me the worst part about like golfing with guys his age now is like, I think he still feels like young and spry or whatever, but he's like 60, which is I guess when people's like visions start to go. So he hit it in and he was like, oh, and all the guys were like, "No, I think that skipped over the back." And he was like, it went in like no one. So he was like, I went to celebrate and no one saw it go in because they're all like, he golfs with like 65 to like 70-year-old guys.
That's very funny.
And then they got up there and he was like, the moment had kind of already passed. So he didn't really get to like celebrate as heavily as he would have wanted to.
You ever had one?
No, I've come fairly close a couple times, but close doesn't count.
No, it counts in horseshoes and hand grenades.
That's a good point. Yeah, I don't I desperately want one. His first one, also no one saw it going. So the way our home club that I grew up at, the ninth hole is surrounded by the clubhouse. So anyone who's like eating dinner can like look down, but when the sun is like setting behind it, it like kind of blinds you. So he's like, I hit it and it felt good, but like you just lose it the second it goes up. And he was like, we were looking around, walking around, looking to find it for like 3 minutes, and then someone was like, let's just go check the cup, and it went in. So he's like, both times I've hit it, I didn't get to watch it go in. Yeah. But everyone that was eating dinner saw it, so they're all like going nuts.
Wait, so how did that not immediately give away?
Because they're inside.
Oh,
it just looked like it was like maybe like a lively dinner.
Yeah. Someone had like a crazy joke.
Yeah, I was thinking your dad just kicked it in while everyone was looking.
Dude, he went to a payphone to call my grandpa and was like, I just got my first hole-in-one.
Wait, what year was this?
He was like 18, so it was like 1982, 3 maybe. And the rule is if you hit a hole-in-one, like drinks are on that person's account for the rest of the night, or maybe like a round, whatever. And he called my grandfather and was like, I just got a hole-in-one. And my grandfather like yelled at him, was like, you have to come home. Because he was like, I'm not paying for that shit. Like, don't go up to the clubhouse.
That's very funny.
That's
awesome. When I worked at a golf course, all of the members were like losing their hearing, you know, and I would like drive them from their car to the course, and I would try to talk to them, and they could never hear me. And I told my mom about it, and she was like, oh, if you talk at like a low frequency, like really deep, they can hear you better. And I was like, oh, okay, awesome.
All right.
So one day I'm like driving this guy, and I'm trying to talk to him. He's like, what? And I was like, are you playing 18 today? And he goes, why the fuck are you talking like that?
That's bad.
I was like, I don't know.
It's like a classic like parent prank.
Yeah, exactly.
Wait, was she just doing that to fuck with you?
I don't know. I like never asked her about it, but like I don't know. She works with like a lot of old people, so I would think that she was trying to help me.
Yeah.
But she could. Yeah, she could have been fucking with me.
Our neighbors in Maine are like, I think, completely deaf.
What?
What? And they have these dogs that just go ballistic like anytime a car drives by. And it had gotten to the point where my dad was like, I fucking had it. It would be like 9 p.m. and these dogs would be going nuts for like 45 minutes. And he knew the old people like couldn't hear them. And so he went and told the wife or something. And this like sweet old man came to our house to apologize. And he was like, I'm so sorry. Our hearing is horrible. And they sit and watch TV with like soundproof headphones on. And so the dogs are just going crazy for like an hour while they're watching a movie and they can't hear it. And he came up and like, it was the saddest thing in the world. He was just like, I genuinely didn't know the dogs were barking. Like my hearing's completely gone.
Oh, that's a bummer. That sounds horrible, losing your hearing. I had something. Oh, did you hear the golf? Speaking of golf, did you hear about that golfer that had to get new shoes?
No.
Yeah, because he got a hole in one.
Dude,
I thought you guys had the same story. I thought that's why you were reacting like that.
I think I saw that on a popsicle when I was 8.
I saw that on the inside of a ring pop. Dude, after didn't they have jokes on ring pops?
Did they? Yeah, I think maybe.
After cold cases, bless you, I went to the mall, which was a horrible decision. I was still like pretty drunk. And took a Waymo.
Wait, you went to the mall yesterday or on Tuesday?
After the like noon one, I went at like 3:00, and I bought whatever I needed to buy.
What did you need to buy?
I needed to buy a jacket for this dinner party that my buddy's having before his wedding.
Got it.
And so I leave the store, and there are like 10 cops in like a Zoomies or whatever, one of those types of stores. And I didn't like totally see what was happening, but it looked and sounded like not good. So I go to get in the elevator, and there's this girl that gets in with me, and she was like, that was crazy. And I was like, well, I didn't see it. And she was like, my friend works in that store, and some guy came in right before they like closed the gate.
Yeah.
They kind of had it like half closed while she was like closing down the shop, and a guy came in without her noticing, sort of ripping stuff off the walls and like going ballistic. Like he had like a full breakdown. I was like, oh my God, that's horrible. And so I, again, was a little drunk, so I needed to take a Waymo home. And so I called a Waymo. It was like, it's going to be 8 minutes. So I waited kind of in the half indoor, half outdoor place by the escalators. As I'm there, and I'm like kind of nervous because I was like drunk in public, and I had already
after 12 beers.
And saw like a bunch of cops. So I was like, all right, just like keep your cool. And I'm like sitting on this stoop, and 10 cops come like hauling ass down the escalator, like from the inside of the mall. And one of them like kind of gave me a look like, this isn't where you want to be. And so I came outside and waited where my Waymo pickup was going to be. Play this video, Andrew. One of the cops gave me a look like, and like kind of did like a head nod, like get the fuck out of here.
Yeah. Oh, God, fuck.
What?
Thinking about my shorts again.
And this, right where my Waymo was supposed to pick me up, this is what happened.
Your Waymo's just on fire.
Right, like I didn't capture the moment of them coming in, but like 10 fire trucks and a bunch of ambulances like swarmed right where my Waymo was supposed to be.
Oh my God.
And I am still like hammered at this point. This was And then so it diverted it like a half a mile.
I was going to say having like a Waymo come in the middle of that and they're all like,
excuse me.
Yeah.
And it was brutal.
That is no bueno.
It was no bueno, to say the least.
What else?
I didn't know you guys just like left at 2 or 3 p.m. I feel like that's why I can never get these ads, these Instagram story ads.
Oh yeah, no,
we
finished at like 3 o'clock.
Like in general?
Then I just went home.
I'll just be like, oh, you were here?
Yeah.
Sometimes I'll like walk around the office. I'll be like, has anyone seen Will or Rusty? And they'll be like,
I'm in the sketch wing a lot now. If you need.
Yeah, that is true.
But
that is where they tell me.
I did leave early yesterday because I had to go to the DMV. That is for my friends at home, the Department of Motor Vehicles, because I got a whip.
Oh, that's what.
Did you get a driver's license?
No, we need to get registration on the car.
Yeah.
It occurred to us after driving it for like a day that there's no registration sticker.
Oh.
So we went to the DMV and it's like a whole hassle, but
how long? Because I have to go get my driver's license. I keep pushing it off.
Yeah.
How long do you have to wait there?
I waited outside with our bikes while Scott went in because I was worried they were going to get stolen.
And how long was it?
He was in there for, I probably spent an hour. But he tried he had like a whole back and forth. Like it was an issue. So
Gotcha.
we didn't even get the thing. So
I have lived here for over 2 years and I've not gotten a California driver's license, which is not allowed. And
I think it's
apparently if you're supposed to do it. There's some like window, but like I think 6 weeks is like the max.
I think it's like a week.
Around.
Like a week.
Really?
It's something like it's like way too soon.
There's some people that like move here and get it like the day after they move.
Yeah,
I still have my South Carolina one. It's cool.
Me too.
Though. I feel like it's cool to have a South Carolina ID.
Everyone thinks my main ID is fake though. When I try and go into a bar, they like bend the fuck out of it.
Yeah, mine's gotten a few crease marks in there. But if you ain't creasing, you ain't crawling.
Flan got hers punched. There was like she had to get a new one because it like. Some bouncer or someone that like punched holes in it thinking it was like fake or it was like you can't have this in California. So she finally had to get like another one.
Oh, that's so
annoying. Bouncer said you can't have this in California?
I don't know. I'd have to ask her. But hers for like a couple weeks had like a huge like hole punch in it.
I thought that's what they do when you get like a new one.
Maybe that was what happened. That makes more sense. I can't imagine a bouncer was like California law.
How long have you lived here?
Yeah. There's no way.
You could be like visiting for all he knows.
Did I tell you what I did the fake ID order for our like high school friend group?
Old Ironsides?
No, it was a ID God.
Okay, yeah.
Western Union, the money, and I'd gotten everyone's like photos. We went to the library where there was like a green screen and took it, and the librarian was like, there was like one cooler younger one. She was like, we know what you're doing. But I made my friend's name was Brendan, and we were making them when we had a couple beers, and so I thought it would be funny to give him like a stupid middle name. And I completely forgot about it. And then they arrived, and I made his name Brendan Trenton Goss. And he was like, "No one's gonna believe
Trenton."
Brendan Trent. But I think it was just like the not alliteration. It was like the kind of rhyming made me laugh.
There was a kid in high school. Like I didn't get one in high school, but a bunch of kids did, and I don't know why, but this kid Bryson got one that said Vladimir Jerkov. Like he paid hundreds of dollars for a fake ID and it said Vladimir Jerkov with like his photo and stuff. And sure enough, he got like caught with beer and gave the cop a thing and he was like,
"What?"
Yeah, got taken.
That didn't work?
Yeah, I think it was like a cop too.
Well, I think like
so he was probably already fucked.
Yeah.
Like in the movies, like your fake ID name always is like they always have one that sounds super foreign.
Is it anything but McLovin that you're thinking of?
Yeah. Like in Freaks and Geeks, they're like, one of them it's like a white kid that gets the fake ID, but his is just so clearly an Asian guy, and they're buying beer, and he's like, "All right, and enjoy your beer, Mr. Chang." But yeah, you're supposed to just use your real name because if you put another name, it can be like identity theft.
Yeah, I did all my real stuff. So I never had to sweat. And then the only time I got my fake ID taken, I was going to get dinner at like 5 o'clock with my cousin. And wasn't even planning to drink. But then the guy at the door was like, ID? And so I was just like, whatever. And I showed him my fake and he like took it and then he wouldn't let me get dinner with my cousin. I I was like, okay.
That was
a pretty good story, right?
That was a killer story. As always, Playdate is brought to you by Cash App. If you weren't up to speed already, Cash App is way more than just a safe way to send and receive money. With the Cash App card, you can unlock a ton of perks without all the fees. Enjoy benefits like exclusive early access to nationwide concert pre-sales like Kendrick Lamar, The Weeknd, and Sabrina Carpenter, just to name a few recent examples, plus discount codes on everyday purchases and popular brands you're probably already spending money on. Cash App also adds security to your money by declining suspicious card transactions and sending you a notification to make sure the payment is really you. If your card is ever lost or stolen, you can lock it with just one tap right in the app. And that rhymes, so it's easy to remember. Spend with confidence with the Cash App card today.
Can I say something?
Please.
You talked about Kendrick Lamar.
Yep.
If you don't have Cash App, you not like us. I want to be very clear about that. If you don't have Cash App and you don't use it, you not like us. And that is on this podcast. That's on LA. That's on my brothers here that do this podcast with me. You are not like us if you don't have Cash App. For a limited time, new Cash App customers can earn $10 if they use code FRIDAY10 in their profile at sign up and send $5 to a friend within 14 days. Cash App is a financial services platform, not a bank. Banking services provided by Cash App's bank partner. Prepaid debit cards issued by Sutton Bank, member FDIC. Discounts provided by Cash App, a Block Inc. brand. Visit cash.app/legal/podcast for full disclosures.
This episode is sponsored by BetterHelp.
Listen, guys, we've all tried different ways to find support in our lives. And sometimes it's not the right thing. Not everyone's a therapist. Sometimes you need to go to the professionals to get the help you need. There's no embarrassing thing about going and talking to a therapist. So instead of just telling your barista your life story or telling the mailman your life story while he's just trying to give you your freaking mail, maybe try BetterHelp. You can get a licensed therapist online that you can talk to solve your life's problems. Like, seriously, it's a huge game changer to have a professional that has been trained and knows what to say and what questions to ask and how to listen, as compared to just, sharing with maybe the mailman's dog even, too.
Right, because it's like, how is he even going to fix that problem?
Yeah, guys, like, seriously, BetterHelp has been helping people find their match for over 10 years. They have a 4.9 rating out of 1.7 million client session reviews. I've been to therapy before, and therapy has been a huge help in my life. And honestly, I should start going again. And if I do, I know the place to go. They have a huge network of therapists. You can change at any time. It's so easy to do through their app. BetterHelp therapists work according to a strict code of conduct, fully licensed, and they do the matching for you so you can focus on your therapy goals. Over 30,000 therapists, the world's largest online platform, having served 5 million people globally, and it's super convenient so you can fit it in your day-to-day life.
As the largest online therapy provider in the world, BetterHelp can provide access to mental health professionals with a diverse variety of expertise. Find the one with BetterHelp. Our listeners get 10% off their first month at BetterHelp.com/PD. That's BetterHelp.com/PD. Let's get back into the episode.
I found this song yesterday, and I can't stop listening to it. It's like an Irish song. Have you ever heard of the band Kingfisher?
Maybe.
It's apparently this. So, okay, actually, this is kind of funny because I saw like a video on TikTok of them like singing it like in a pub.
Yeah.
And so I was like, oh, this is sick. And so then I just started I clicked on like the hashtag. Now it's like my whole For You page because it was literally yesterday morning. I was laying in my bed watching videos of this same song for like 30, 45 minutes in like different pubs. Like they're doing it out on the street. Kind of, I don't know. They just, anyway, it's called Killa it's like, not like Killa, but like, it's like an Irish town.
Yep.
Killa by Kingfisher. And then I'm starting looking at the comments and
Did they sing Rattling Bog too?
No, they're like a new band.
Okay.
This album came out like this year, I think. And I start looking at all the comments and they're like, a lot of them are like, God, when will it stop? Like, make this end. Like stuff kind of like that. And I was like, what is going on? And so I basically pieced together this song has become like wildly overplayed in Ireland.
It's like the Irish Gangnam Style.
Well, no. So then I'm getting really into this, and I'm listening to it a bunch on Spotify the last couple of days. And I'm like, now I'm getting worried that it's the equivalent of like an Irish guy finding like Benson Boone. Because like every time I look at the TikTok comments, they're all like, Jesus Christ, enough. Like, write another song. Like, leave it alone. And like, I don't know. So I might be into the Irish Benson Boone bet.
I want to do a little Ireland excursion.
You guys need to hear the song. It literally will make you. Yeah, look it up. So it's like, it's a cool story too. I read all about it. He played hurling for his little town.
Okay.
And then the guys on the team asked, he was getting into music, they're like, could you write a song like for our team? And they wrote the song just for his town's little hurling team, and then it became like massive.
From the woods of Glenbower to the river to soar, from the arms of my mother to the land ever pure, all I have to remember is the pride that I felt round the park Canada, where the boys never knelt. They'd go raring and tearing and fighting for love, for the land they called Killer and the Lord up above. Killer, la 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 la, for the green and the white I adore, for the parish to last evermore.
I like it. The only reason I was giggling is, and I hope this is nothing against him. I think he's one of my favorite guys. This feels like something that like Chester would get really attached to. And like, have you ever been to like Ye Old King's Head with Chester? And he like gets very into his like heritage.
Yes, this is what's happening to me. So I'm getting like goosebumps. I start texting my dad. We're talking about Ireland. I gotta watch this. Have you seen the movie Kneecap on Netflix? I
know the band.
So they made a movie. It's like, my dad was saying it's like the Irish 8 Mile. So it's like they act in it. It's like it's not like a documentary.
Yeah.
But they play themselves. And apparently it's really, really well done. And I just think it gives me like, it gives me like chills. This sounds like so dumb, but like there's this cool thing happening in Ireland right now where it's like nationalism tied to like liberation, like the cool like young thing, like the Irish language, they're like reclaiming it. You know, like all the young people are now speaking Irish,
which they had like banned
previously. English had like banned it, and so like their way of like being revolutionary is by embracing their like identity and heritage, and it's like cool and scrappy and young and and I don't know. This song probably has nothing to do with that, but it just gets me all.
I feel exactly what you're. I go through phases like that too, because there's not like we don't totally have like the coolest identity in the world, like here. So I think like thinking about it in a way where it would be way cooler to be proud of like.
Also, like I think like even just removing like it's not like a like the U.S. is so big that it's like my cultural identity feels more tied to like the specific parts of the country I grew up in.
Yes.
Like I think you're very proud to be like a Mainer.
Yeah.
And like imagine there was like a language of Maine and like songs about Maine.
I'm getting
and
excited
like,
already.
Right? That would be fucking sick. Like it's just inherent, like just the nature of the US is like so big and diverse and so many different things that it's like harder to achieve, I think, what is happening there.
It's kind of like, you remember when I showed you that map of like what Europe used to look like before they all became
it was like a million little...
It would be like fun little, like, each place was a new land. Like, that would be cool.
Because the same thing like when I was in Spain, like in Valencia, like Valencian is like a language, and it was like a dying language that only the old people spoke.
Yeah.
But like, I think there is like a more young people now are getting more like, I think that's so cool.
Spanish teachers... I don't think it was Valencian, but there was like another
Catalan, maybe
that one.
Yeah,
she was
same thing for
She was like she put a lot of emphasis on like this is an important part of Spanish culture, and we're losing it. I don't know if she was from there or not.
Yeah, Catalan and Valencian are basically the same language.
Do you know this is completely unrelated, but do you know I had a Spanish teacher in college so we show up to the first day of class and I took Spanish up to Spanish 5 in high school. So at this point, I was like a decent Spanish speaker.
Yeah.
But they didn't check. You just took an entry like exam to like where they would place you, and then you would get 3 like just easy A classes if you started. So I started Spanish from like Spanish 101 or whatever. So it was like colors and stuff, and I just was a whiz. And so I showed up to the first Spanish class, and my teacher has one arm, and usually it's like, all right, like let's get to know each other, whatever. The first thing she put on the which I actually think was smart, took the elephant out of the room, put a slideshow up, and the first question was in Spanish, like what do you guys think happened to my arm? And she was like, un accidente de motocicle, and we were like, no. And she was like, she gave us all these options, and then it was in Florida, and one of the options was like, did it get bitten off by an alligator? And we were all like, no. And then she was like, it did. It got bitten off by an alligator. And we were like, oh my God, what? And then she just moved on.
Is that real?
True story. She said I can't remember like the specifics of it, but it was like in a lake or something, and an alligator came and bit her arm off.
That's the place to do it.
Yeah. That's the place to do it. I was scared. There are a million lakes in Florida, and I never really swam in any of them because it was just like at least in the ocean, you can be like, there's probably not a shark near me. It was like a known thing. Like if you're in this lake, there is an alligator within like a handful of yards of you. It was terrifying. Yeah. There was this one lake called Lake Jessup, and they would if they caught an alligator, they would bring it there. And my buddy, who was from Winter Park, was driving me to the airport one time, and we passed it, and he was like, you could like, in theory, run across Lake Jessup, because you would just be like running on alligator heads. Like they're literally like jam packed in this like tiny, terrifying.
Whoa.
That's like,
I killed an alligator, Andrew.
Yeah. How cool, huh?
Yeah. They reek.
Did you
really?
Yeah.
Like the dead ones, or just in general?
In general, I mean, they're just like stewing in sulfur for their whole lives. But yeah, when you kill one, it definitely smells worse.
Ugh.
What were you gonna say?
I don't know. I used to tell when I was growing up, I had like 2 prepared jokes that my dad had told me.
Always got to have one in your back.
And then my dad would be, I love to tell jokes. And my dad would be like, tell him your jokes. And one of them was like, a guy's like wife wanted alligator shoes.
Okay.
And he basically wrestled an alligator and flipped it over and said, this alligator doesn't have any shoes. And then the other one was
it's a good one.
Really good.
Was like a parrot. A guy had a parrot, and he trained it to, when someone knocked on the door, they'd be like, "Who is it?" And every day the plumber kept coming by, and like the person was at work, and so every day he'd be like, "Who is it?" And he'd be like, "It's the plumber." And I don't know, I guess he kept coming every day, and then one day he was there and he had a heart attack and died. And then the homeowner got home and saw the dead man on their porch and went, "Who is it?" And the parrot went, "It's the plumber." Or something. Like he learned how to say it's the plumber because the plumber said it so many times.
Mm-hmm.
Huh. So my dad told me that was funny when I was little.
Andrew, did I ever tell you about my uncle who got hurt?
I just got skull fucked by you guys.
What?
Andrew, when my dad got his hole in one the other day, my uncle was with him and he got hurt on the golf course.
You got what, hurt?
Yeah.
How badly did he get hurt?
Not too badly, but he fell off the ball washer.
That was another Tim Donnell.
You told that one like 2 episodes ago.
Joke of all. Willy said that to me one time when we were golfing, and I laughed for the next 3 holes.
Yeah, it took over the whole day. It was like the cart girl coming by, and he's like, "Hey, I got one."
Dude, did I tell you the cart flipped this is not a joke. The cart girl apparently flipped the golf cart at our club in Maine the other day. My dad's buddy texted me and was like, he was like, "Yeah, your dad and I were out today and the cart flipped." And I was like, "Oh my God, is everyone okay?" And he was like, "Yeah, it was it was fine. They were out of service from 8 until noon though. It was brutal." We were like, "Okay,
is the person okay?" Wait, I just thought of one thing too. One I thought of something.
Nice.
That band.
Yeah.
I look up. I'm like, I wonder if they're playing here anytime soon because this is my new favorite song as of 24 hours ago. They're on tour opening for Dylan Gossett.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Oh, that's amazing.
Yeah. So I texted Dylan, but he is really busy right now.
I sent him a text the other day, and he got back to me.
Right.
Because I was in.
Oh, that was so funny.
I was in Flan's car, and the album cut, like the CarPlay glitched, and so it was like a Keith Urban cover.
Yeah,
but it was Dylan Gossett, and then I posted it on Instagram.
He put it on his story.
Oh, did he really?
Yeah.
Nice.
No, that was crazy.
That's good stuff.
Yeah, I needed something like that to really break through. No, I believe his tour starts today. So with this band, but then they're coming solo to the Troubadour in October. So will you come with me? We can be like, imagine like drinking a Guinness and singing that song.
Let's do it. And I'm sorry I can't come to MJ tonight.
That's okay.
I still am feeling. I don't know. I'm not trying to be like a baby or anything. I have felt so horrible since the 24 beers in like 24 hours.
Really?
Like
that's weird.
No, I know. It's not like a revolutionary thought. I'm just saying, like, usually it's done by now.
Yeah.
It is just, I've been in like a fog, and my stomach and head hurt. I think I'm getting just to an age where my body can't process alcohol.
That's totally fair. Yeah. You guys should have just done one.
I know. They urged us to.
You wanted to do two.
I wanted to do two.
Okay.
Yeah. Because it's like, he's coming out here. Let's just do them. Let's bang it out.
Sure.
Also, I enjoy doing them, but oh my God. Like yesterday, I was sitting at my desk, and we were going to record yesterday, and then we pushed it to today. And the only reason I came in was because we were going to do this. And I was just sitting there, and like, I felt like I was going to cry. I just texted a group chat, and I was like, I'm going home. Is that okay?
And what did I say?
We said unacceptable.
I was just fucking around. I was literally just fucking around.
I felt so bad asking you to do that Best Buddies ad right after Cold Cases.
Wait, I saw comments like, "Is Rusty?" Because did you even talk?
Yeah, I did.
Okay.
The best comment was someone was like, I saw they had seen a comment that said like, "Is he hammered in that Best Buddies ad?" And they were like, how bad can it be? And then they opened it and they were like, oh my God, yeah, he's hammered. Is that bad?
No, I don't think it's bad.
It's just funny because they don't have the context of that you did a Cold Cases right before. Like.
I was just like, we needed it to get done.
Yeah.
And like, because I was about to export the video and it was going to take like 3 hours, and it was already like 4 p.m. at this point that I was like, we need to film this and put this in right now. And I was like, Rusty's not going to be able to sober up at all.
I tried to do it alone.
I walked in on you trying to do it. I can't do it.
And I really appreciate that.
It is funny that your brain is still firing kind of on all cylinders when you're that drunk. You just can't get through it.
Yeah.
Like I'm having all the right thoughts, and like I knew to go get Andrew to like do this ad or whatever, but you just cannot read a sentence.
There's just like bugs in there.
Yeah, we hit 5,000.
$5
on Best Buddies.
Best Buddies.
Please go donate. Click the QR code right here.
All the way up
Put
there.
It all the way up there.
Elise got me donut.
Oh,
Elise got you donut.
Yeah.
Goated.
It's really funny to see Elise like every Saturday on that Geico commercial.
Oh, I know, dude. She's got to be making like a fortune.
Like, yeah, so much money, right?
Yeah.
I had no idea.
I thought it was
That's national break. That's a lot of pitching.
Yeah, I thought it was like
I had no idea.
Flat rate.
Hey, Brick, we're on the podcast right now.
Gavin was explaining to me that she gets paid basically every time it airs.
Yeah, it's based
Oh my God!
on how
It plays every commercial break.
and based on like the viewership of what it's airing on.
Like huge market games too. It's playing.
Came on during the Jets game. She was like, "I hope that this doesn't run its course before football season because that's like where the money is."
I think it's going to be like the commercial that they play throughout the whole football
like
season.
I prefer. Hey, I'll say it. You guys can cancel me if you want. I prefer that one to the Geico airline one.
What's wrong?
He like goes through with like a little suitcase, and they're like, they're like really like the whole cream,
creaming.
Oh, like creaming.
This donut's great.
Is it busting?
Yeah.
It is pretty great. Like every time they announce like one of our guys like doing something like TV show or movie, it's like all the comments will be about like Angus or whatever. Like they release the cast list, and I was like, oh, there's like big names here, and then I look at the comments, it's just all about Will Angus. And I'm like, that's awesome. Like not that Will Angus isn't a big name, but I was just like, that's awesome that the support is boy for him.
No, that is crazy. I agree. I mean, I think it's just like people who become well known through like traditional channels, like sometimes don't have as much just like organic reach. Like so many people have seen Will Angus. If you just think about like the pure number of videos that come out,
that's true. Yeah,
the odds of someone having seen our face once is higher because
true,
we put out so much more content than someone who's like on a TV show, right?
True, true.
When we were in Minnesota, I was at a bar and like took a photo with this guy, and another guy walking to the bar saw it, but couldn't place why someone would be taking a photo, but two, where he knew me from.
Yeah.
And so he kept being like, you look so familiar, trying to get like me to say it. And I was like, I don't know, whatever. But like the ones where people are like, dude, like you're that guy. Like, what do I know you from? I don't know. That always confused me where it's like,
yeah, it's like you got to figure it out.
Why would you be excited about it if you don't know? I don't know. Maybe that's, now that I'm saying it out loud, that sounds weird.
I ran into one of the old Chargers players. He was like,
who?
Stone Smart. He's like the third string tight end.
Yes.
But obviously like I worked with him for like a year, but then like when I saw him again, I was like, where do I know him from? And I was like, I think I know him from like high school or something. And I was like in line with him at like Blaze Pizza. And it didn't dawn on me until like 5 minutes later. I was like, oh, he was like the third string tight end or whatever. And I was like, oh, are you Stone? And like, he was like, yeah. And I was like, oh, I worked for the Chargers like last year, you know, like I think we've done some work together. And he was like, oh, okay, cool. And they were playing the Chiefs like that Thursday. And I was like, well, good luck, man. Like, I'll be rooting for you. Had the game of his life.
Nice.
That Chiefs game, like literally like
Stone
6 catches, 100 yards, you know, for like a third string tight end. It was like insane.
Yeah.
And I was like just rooting for him the whole time. I was like, that's my guy, man.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
I had a guy one time that was convinced I was dating a girl he knew. He was like, aren't you dating like Macy whatever?
Oh,
yeah,
like,
yeah. No. And he was like, dude, you look so familiar.
He's got one of those faces.
I know. I can't give too much information here, but I know an athlete that hurt himself in the offseason with a hatchet, and they now the team doesn't trust him, and there's a guy that follows him around.
Oh, I think it was Frank Ocean who like fucked himself up on a dirt bike recently. That's like why he hasn't released music in the off season. Yeah.
Frank Ocean.
Yes.
I love you guys.
I love you too, man. wait. This one for any TikTokers out there. Frank Ocean. What's next? Frank Lake. And you guys can use that if you're a TikToker out there that wants to use that. Frank Ocean. I didn't know we were going surfing. Frank Ocean. There's sand in my shoes now? Frank Ocean. What? I didn't know you had a boat. Frank Ocean. What about Derek Land? Frank Ocean, that's oddly Pacific. And these are, anyone can use these. Anyone can.
I didn't think you were going to get me with that. God damn. That's oddly Pacific.
And anyone can use those. Those are free to use.
Free use.
Those are, what's the word? Like
royalty free.
These are royalty free. Those are royalty free jokes. Any TikTokers out there can use them.
Oh man!
All right, we have a beautiful episode for you guys today. We're gonna hear
your pitches,
followed by our pitches. Then we're gonna do "Am I the Asshole?" which I forgot to put in the roadmap last time. We forgot it, I think.
For my birthday, I would like to sing the This Guy Rocks song.
Let's do it
twice.
And then we're going to do This Guy Rocks. This guy rocks. This guy rocks today. Hey, hey, I said this guy rocks and he rocks so hard. He rocks in your house and he rocks in your yard. There's rocks in my yard. And then we're going to do
Andrew Knows Ball.
Andrew, top five Andrew moments that restored my faith in humanity. Top 5 Andrew respect moments that made me say, this is more than just a game.
Top 5 moments that made me say, what's up?
Top 5 Andrew moments that would make you question your religion.
Top 5 moments that make me say, what up?
Just means more.
I'm going to Dallas next week, man. What the hell am I supposed to do there?
Hell if I know.
I might go see Benson Boone.
Is he from Dallas?
No, but I was like, all right, I'm gonna be there because your fucking ass is making me be there for 3 days before anyone else. And then you know about this?
Yeah, you guys talk about it.
Wait, for the record, if you should be mad at anyone, you should be mad at the ads people. I told them 6 months in advance, hey, I have a wedding on the 20th. Don't book anything on the 20th. And they were like, okay, cool, the first one's on the 20th.
Well, okay, then I'm mad at the ads people. Whatever. I got to be in Fort Worth for 3 days alone with nothing to do. So I was like, any concerts? And I could go see Benson Boone. But I'm not going to.
That would be
horrible. But I saw Dickies?
What's that?
Is that Dickies?
That one, it's either Dickies or American Airlines. And then there's Royal Otis on Friday night. But it's Friday night, which is like the one night I probably can't go to show. And then there's Billy Bob's that's in Fort Worth?
Billy Bob's, yeah. You should go there, actually.
So Charles Wesley Godwin, who I love, is playing that Saturday.
Okay.
But the game just got announced. It's an early game, so I could fly out. My options are basically fly home or stay a night and go to a show. And I'm like,
you got to see Billy Bob's, man.
It is like a legendary venue.
Yeah, it's the biggest honky tonk in the world.
Is it in Fort Worth?
Yeah.
We'll see. I might stay and go, but like I stay and go to a show alone or come home and see my friends and
come home and see your friends and family.
Are you going to be alone or is Lucas going to be there?
I'm going to be alone. Or I think like the other sketch guys, but I'm sure they'll all leave. I don't know. I'm trying to become a better person every day, and that's all you can ask, Andrew. All you can ask.
All you can ask for.
And then we have everyone's favorite segment, Teach Me Something. And then Willy and I are going to do emotions that don't exist. Or maybe feelings that don't exist.
You said feelings.
Feelings that don't exist. And then we're going to do things to say when someone hits a good drive in golf. And I want to preface this by saying what sparked this is I was out with my dad and his buddies, and one of his buddies said the funniest thing I've ever.
So you put it in yours?
I put it in my thing. And so that's what made me think of the draft. And all credit goes to Chris Day.
So it kind of means it exists then.
To my dad, the way they all reacted, and my dad after we got in the car, because I was cracking up, he was like, he's got 100 of those. So I think he, Jesus, it's not going anywhere.
So thirsty.
Attack that. We were out playing with some of the guys from the bag room a couple summers ago.
What's the bag room?
Like they work in the cart barn where you like bring your cart and they like you give them your bag and they put your bag away.
That's what I did.
And one of them. I've never made a guy laugh this hard in my entire life. This has now become, I don't think anyone I know started this, but this was like probably the first time I ever said it. Now we say it all the time. But we were out and I kind of didn't take my time on a shot and I left it short because I hit the wrong club. And I said, I'm the dumbest boy in school. And this kid named TJ, literally lost his marbles for like 4 holes. He was like, that's the funniest thing in the world. You're the dumbest boy in school.
You say that a lot. I like that.
Yeah. Flan doesn't think it's funny. She thinks it's like mean to myself. I'll be like, I'm the dumbest boy in school. And she's like, you are not. You are not the dumbest
at least one dumber kid.
But that almost hurts more because it's like that means she thinks that I'm like, it wouldn't be offensive if I was a smart guy. But I think because she thinks I'm dumb, she
doesn't think you're dumb.
Yeah, she doesn't think you're dumb, does she?
I think she thinks it a little bit.
Really?
She's really smart though. She insists she does not think I'm dumb.
What was her major in college?
She was poli-sci. She was poli-sci and
stand up. Poli-sci.
She was poli-sci and I want to say a minor in like communications.
Okay.
What were you, Andrew?
Marketing.
Nice.
With a focus in advertising. But I definitely get the vibe from Flan that she is very smart.
I found out her only other boyfriend went to Harvard. So that one stings a little bit.
Barely, probably.
On a football
barely
scholarship?
got in.
No.
Actually, would that be better or worse if you went for
way
football?
worse. Smart and like fast.
Do you have to be smart to be on the Harvard football team?
Yeah.
I had buddies that got into Ivy League schools for sports that I don't think were like Ivy League caliber students, but I think you do have to be able to like pass the. It has to be able to pass the straight face test of like you somewhat belong here.
Did you ever see the UNC basketball players' essay about Rosa Parks?
No.
So funny. It got leaked.
You got an A- on this? Nice.
Yeah.
All right, read it to us, Andrew.
Okay. Ready? So funny.
Single spaced.
On the evening of December, Rosa Parks decided that she was going to sit in the white people section on the bus in Montgomery, Alabama. During this time, blacks had to give up their seats to whites when more whites got on the bus. Rosa Parks refused to give up her seat. Her and the bus driver began to talk, and the conversation went like this. Let me have those front seats. And the driver said the driver. She didn't get up and told the driver that she was tired of giving her seat to white people. I'm going to have you arrested, said the driver. You may do that, Rosa Parks responded. 2 white policemen came in, and Rosa Parks asked them, why do you push us around? The police officer replied, said, I don't know, but the law is the law, and you're under arrest.
A-.
I mean, I think he nailed it.
Yeah.
Did he stutter?
No.
No, he did not.
He left.
I like that it goes in and out of like narrative.
Yeah, I like that.
Like it started out as like it's just facts, but then when he's doing dialogue, he likes to make, and then they reply.
How does that get out?
Probably a TA was like, oh my God.
This is the biggest reason I'm a ChatGPT hater, because this is what is getting taken away from us.
Yeah.
with
Yeah.
ChatGPT.
It's like now they could make it look like kind of okay.
We're never going to have horrible essays anymore. We had one guy who was a huge stoner in high school, got an F on every single essay he ever did. And then one time they were like, write about anything. And he wrote about the legalization of marijuana.
14 pages, yeah.
A+. It was insane.
It's like in that 70s show where Kelso can't do math until they're trying to figure out how much beer they're gonna need. Have you seen that?
Yes.
It's like
exactly.
It's like sophomores are only gonna have like 48 ounces. So like multiply that by whatever, and he comes out and they have the exact amount of kegs.
Wait, how come you don't have a hat?
It started hurting. How is your guys not hurting?
Okay.
It stings.
Do you
want me to put it back on?
Nope. Mine reeks.
Pull it up. Pitch us, Andrew.
Did you ever hear the thing, like the sketch idea about like the reason Rosa Parks didn't get up was she had a boner? And she didn't mean to become the face of the civil rights movement. First of all, our group would never make that.
Right.
Because I don't really think that's a place where we should be dabbling, but that is a sketch idea.
That someone had.
Possibly in this room.
Possibly
Who did the
Bad Boy
sketch?
Podcasting might have come up with that.
Didn't somebody do a sketch about how Colin Kaepernick was only kneeling because he shit himself?
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of sort of the same vein. Unexpected heroes of the... Yeah. Yeah.
Rosa Parks only didn't get up because she had a boner. It's fucking crazy. All right, this is going. We're treading some murky waters. Why don't you get us out of here with the pitch, Andrew?
Okay, what is the worst part of wanting to DM a new crush?
I think we read this one already. Fear of rejection, not knowing what they like, not knowing what line would get them to want to kiss you the fastest.
Yeah,
that's exactly right.
Wait,
actually,
watch this. Ready? Kissing the fastest.
Okay,
ready.
All right. Introducing Slide. With Slide, just plug in your crush's information that you do have access to, such as Instagram, Spotify, Facebook, their cell phone, and whatever else your stalking can produce. Using our patented AI bot, we will read all the information, the comments they respond to, and the text they haha, and find out exactly what they want to hear. You'll have a foolproof message that won't creep them out. Did they pitch this
online? I think we may have already heard this.
You'll never get left on red again. You'll have a wife by the end of the year for sure, Willy. Hope you enjoy. From Allie. We had a similar one about sliding in the DMs, but it wasn't like AI reading all their info.
But so how does AI have access to all their stuff?
The CIA.
Okay.
CAI. Nice. So Willy, you're 25 now. Mm-hmm. This is the year you're getting married.
That is the plan.
What do you want your wife to look like? What do you want her to? What traits would you like her to possess? What is Will's perfect wife?
My perfect wife is big green top hat.
No, be
fingernails
serious.
Long as the Mississippi.
Be serious.
I'm not being serious.
Andrew, what do you want your wife to be like?
Probably named Sadiqa. Looks like Sadiqa. Acts like Sadiqa.
Okay.
What about you? What do you want your wife to look like?
6'4". Dumb as the day is long. Bleach blonde hair.
Okay. Sounds like Cameron Brink.
350 pounds of lean muscle.
Oh, wow. Toss you around like a hot dog.
I want her to be able to spin me around the room like a ceiling fan. No, probably Irish.
Mm-hmm.
Probably mostly Irish.
It's flan.
Yeah.
See, you realize how this is like an unfair game?
Yeah.
Because you guys just have to describe,
Girlfriends.
Girlfriends.
Flan might be into your band, then your Irish band.
Yes.
It's true.
I'll take her when they open for... you know what?
They have a headline show here, Troubadour.
Yeah, what day did you say that was?
October the 13th.
Okay.
Ooh. That's like coming up.
October the 13th.
Yeah.
Ooh, October the 13th.
Yeah, it does sound kind of spooky.
Yeah.
All right, let's hear another pitch.
Yeah, greetings, Crosby, Stills, and Nash.
Crosby.
Okay, I
was being completely Stills.
I'll be Ann Nash.
Oh my god.
Eldest listener, 36.
Whoa.
Got a pitch for y'all.
Let's go.
What's the worst part about
36?
Yeah. I also want to know
who is it?
His name is BK.
What up, Unc?
Maybe she. I want to know if they are an engineer because they use graphing paper and they have
that as well.
the exact same handwriting as my dad. So
your dad an engineer?
Yep,
same.
He is. Yeah.
My dad went to Worcester Polytechnic Institute.
It's the Harvard of Massachusetts.
Their mascot is the Engineers, like their football team.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Do they have like a mascot like figurehead thing?
Yeah, they have like a goat for some reason. But I believe it's like 80%.
Maybe because they're goated.
It's kind of a they're goated. Yeah. Anyway,
80% guys. That sounds horrible.
Depends what you're into.
Oh my god, yeah, it could be like paradise, guys.
So, what's the worst part about the radio/mix features on Spotify?
I feel like it's pandering to me.
I never use them.
I will use it, and it like takes into account the songs you've already liked. So it's like I'm not listening to this radio to listen to songs I already know about. I want to listen to songs that actually sound like this.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Oh, there's no like quirky DJ that
DJ
like,
X.
radio host. Oh, DJ X. Yes,
that is true. That's correcto, Senor Rusty. Their algorithm stinks.
Whoa.
Well, and stings. Well, not anymore. Introducing Vibe Check. We've all been listening to a mix Spotify has created for a specific vibe, when all of a sudden a giant wrench gets yeeted into the mix and ruins.
Willie's ears perked up when he heard giant wrench. All right, continue.
Well, with Vibe Check, that's a thing of the past. We'll need the nerds to figure out the workings because, after all, we're high level. Basically, it's some sort of AI where it learns from your listening pattern. While you're in vibe check mode, the AI is paying attention to how much of a song you play before you skip it. Songs you skip/play tells the AI the vibe you're going for. I know you're thinking this already exists, but with vibe check, it's picking up on the intangible vibey characteristics of a song.
I love it. My critique is more about the pitch. Willie and I have the attention span of chipmunks.
Yeah.
And if it's longer than a paragraph, you're going to lose us. But I loved the general idea.
I think the thing that Unk doesn't understand is that perhaps when Unk was growing up, they weren't ruining their brain with short form content to the point where I literally can't pay attention to anything more than like 10 seconds.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So just bear with us. This is how our lives are now.
Again, I think it was an engineer that submitted it. And
Yeah.
he's very into the details. But I really do think, though, that Spotify already does a thing where they take into consideration time of day, weather, like little things like
Really?
that.
Yes.
I do. Yeah.
I think I've mentioned this. I think it's even location based because the same song will come on when I'm in the same place.
What's your day list? You ever look at those?
No. It just says music for da humpin'.
Mine says music to come to. Ugh. Fresh, independent Thursday morning.
Okay. Well,
I like that. First
see
song's
what mine
Elderberry
is.
Wine.
Weird
Mine
it
is-
didn't say happy birthday.
chill alternative bedroom pop Thursday morning.
That's fun. What do you got, Andrew?
I always get this one. Power ballad, Pink Pilates, Princess Thursday morning.
That can't be real.
It just says
That's what
Pink
it says.
Pilates, bro?
Yeah, Pink Pilates.
What
yeah.
you got on there?
I got some Sabrina Carpenter, some Role Model, some Chapel Roan, some Audrey Hobart.
Oh, you been listening?
Kinda
cleaning out.
but I do listen to a lot of pop girls.
Dude, song of the day, not your song of the day, but just vaguely saying Silver Jubilee by Audrey Hobart. Total banger.
Flan's obsessed with it.
That song?
When we were in Minnesota, that album came out, and we would just listen to it on repeat.
So good. Silver Jubilee is about a 21st or a 25th birthday.
Nice.
Because that's the silver anniversary, like 25
Oh, it's your
years.
Silver Jubilee.
It's my Silver Jubilee.
Yeah.
I'm going to tell my
right.
sister she's perfect.
What's the worst part about pulling up at a stoplight and your windows are down?
The music's too loud, and then you have to turn it down like a little.
Yep.
I was going to say you want to kind of look over to the people next to you, but then you'll make weird eye contact with them, and it's like, do I have to roll my windows up now because I feel awkward sitting next to these people? Introducing, it is a lifelike mannequin that sits in the seat behind you that looks way crazier than you could ever look.
Got it.
So when a car pulls up next to you, the attention is diverted off of you, and it is to the freak that is sitting behind you, so that when you pull up next to a car of cool teenagers, they're not looking at you and laughing. They're looking at the guy sitting behind you. Maybe they think you're an Uber driver or something. And now there's no pressure on you.
I like that a lot.
Thank you.
Have you seen the Curb episode where he asks a prostitute to get in the passenger seat? He's like, I don't want any sex stuff. I just need you to sit in the passenger seat so I can ride in the carpool lane to the Dodgers game because I'm late.
That's hysterical.
So funny.
Wait, that's very funny. What is the worst part about a train?
They're not long enough. Like, I want to be on there for way longer.
They don't ever take like a sharp right. I want a train that can just take a hard right.
Why?
I feel like it would be like more fun.
Yeah, everyone's like, oh!
Whoa! Like roller coasters everyone pays money to go on roller coasters.
Right.
And they don't even take you anywhere you need to go.
Right. You're right. You're back to square one.
And then people get on trains and they sit there like, boo, the whole time. Why not a train that takes a sharp right? Maybe even, fuck it. Why not a loop on the subway?
do a huge drop. That would be cool.
God forbid.
That would be really
What?
cool.
Also, why don't they make them like maglevs to start? Like where they go like the Storm Runner at Hershey Park and go from like 0 to 75 miles per hour in like a second, because it's like they have like opposite magnets.
Yeah.
And so they like flip the magnets and it just goes boom.
Whoa,
Isn't that
that's
sick?
really cool. Yeah.
Do that. Make it fun, dude. Make riding the train like an adventure.
Have you ever seen anyone pay for the metro here in LA? Of all the times you've ridden it,
Maybe I'm a coward, but I pay for it every time.
do you really?
But I always get on it in Santa Monica, so like they have turnstiles and there's usually people like cops.
Wait,
there.
where are you taking the metro?
I'm taking the metro tonight to the concert.
Whoa.
I take it anytime I'm going anywhere near.
I didn't know we had one.
Anytime.
Is it underground?
No, it's above ground.
Oh, like the train.
Well, it goes underground when you get further in. But the it's pretty one dimensional from where we live. But if you're going to like, I mean, from Brentwood maybe not, but like from where I live, from Santa Monica, it's like if you're going to USC or crypto. Like when I went to the USC game, I took it. If
Does
I
it
go
go
to,
straight there?
go straight to crypto, straight to USC. The
How do you
concert
get
tonight is
there?
at the Shrine, which is at USC. What do you mean? How do you get there?
Like, can you walk to the metro from your house?
Yeah. It's like a couple miles maybe, but
whoa,
it's like a mile from here.
All right,
less than a mile from here, probably.
I'll look into it.
It's pretty. And you can like take a beer on the train.
Oh, you can.
I mean, not technically, but like I've never had anyone stop me.
My dad, we were going to dinner, and he was like, just as a heads up, he was telling like Flan and my friend Luke that open containers are legal in Maine. I was like, really? He was like, no, but in my car they are, because he doesn't drink, and so he's like, everyone takes like road sodas to like go. His car's like the party car when we're going to dinner.
That's fun. Yeah, I mean that's like the beauty of the like tonight we're gonna all. You want to come, by the way?
I do. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. I have an extra ticket.
Oh, really?
Elise just bailed.
Are tickets still available?
Elise just bailed, so you can have her ticket.
Oh, is that why she got you the donut?
Yes. Elise texted me yesterday at like 5 o'clock. Was like, hey, I'm so sorry. I just got this big audition. It's due Friday morning. I'm not going to be able to come tomorrow night. Texted me at like 5 o'clock. I was like, come back from the DMV. And then I had a long run yesterday. And so I hadn't responded. And like 3 hours later, and then I get back from my run and check my phone, and she texted me like, do you hate me? Like 3 hours later. And I was like, oh, I did feel bad. Like it was like, oh my God, I'm so sorry I can't come to your birthday. And then I just didn't say anything.
Ooh, I have a girl beer question.
Yeah.
I saw a picture of them.
They're red hot right now.
Pouring it out. Is it beer or is it a seltzer? Because it looked like purple when they were pouring it out.
It's beer, but it's like flavored.
Oh,
and
like
it's
sour,
lower ABV. Yeah, it kind of tastes like a little bit.
We have some here. You should try it.
It's very good.
I'll GB it out.
But I do want to try it. Oh, is Lauren going?
She is. Yeah.
Who all is going?
Skylar Fulton.
Nice.
His buddy.
Whoa.
Dylan. Chester. Scott, my buddy Kai, my friend Will, I think my friends Diego and Sophia, Lauren, you.
This is a killer crew.
Me.
Yeah.
I think that's it that I can think of.
You had me at Willy.
Yeah.
Yeah, what's the plan?
We're going to go to Big Dean's at 6.
Ooh.
Okay. Have a beer, watch the sunset.
I may be able to join for that part.
And then we're going to walk to the train station. Get on the train. It drops you off right outside the venue.
Yeah.
Go to the show.
You have really opened my eyes to how amazing the Metro is.
Right? Because we took it together to we've taken it a couple times.
A couple times, yeah. I've only really taken it with you.
Yeah.
And every time I'm like, why don't I do this every time?
I mean, it's like, it's only for certain things, but it's like, there's a stop right outside the venue. This is the perfect use case.
Yep.
How close can I get you to the Coliseum?
Literally out, like, you are in the tailgate lots. The stadium's right there.
Yep.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Okay.
If you're ever going to the Coliseum, it's by far the best way.
Is that where the concert is tonight?
Yeah, it's right by the Coliseum.
Okay, because I went to the Rose Bowl. I guess that's different.
That's different. Yeah.
I went to USC versus UCLA, and I am avoiding games like that now because getting out is such a fucking nightmare.
The Rose Bowl's a nightmare. That's like notoriously a nightmare. But yes, if you go to the Coliseum or you're going to Crypto, take the train.
Yep. Oh my God! Wait, I was talking to Ed about this. So tomorrow we're doing that like thing down on the beach.
Yeah, what is the plan for that? Because I missed that meeting.
Ed just said like we're just gonna play like drinking on the beach. Should we hear an Am I the Asshole?
Okay, I'll be anonymous for this, and it'll become clear why. For simplicity's sake of the story, I'm going to call my roommates 1, 2, and 3. My senior year of college, I lived with 4 girls in an apartment and had 1 bathroom. We've all been friends since freshman year, and we're incredibly close, and 3 out of the 4 of us have boyfriends. Towards the end of my senior year, when the parties really started ramping up, senior week, we were drinking and blacking out pretty frequently. Oftentimes, we would wake up to an apartment in ruins with no explanation. One particular night, my roommate 1's boyfriend slept over and roommate 3's boyfriend slept over. We woke up in the morning to a big poop in the toilet with no toilet paper and unflushed. None of us were really grossed out because, again, we were super close, but we were all just confused and wondering who did this. We all denied, and are pulling our pants down and showing each other our clean underwear to back up the fact that it couldn't have been one of the girls. We ultimately decided it had to be one of the boyfriends that slept over or a phantom pooper who broke into our apartment to poop. Our apartment was locked with a key code, so anyone who had the key, blah, blah, blah. After lots of deliberation, we conclude that it must have been roommate one's boyfriend. Later that day, I'm cleaning my room and come across a pair of underwear with lots of skid marks in them. I'll spare you the details, but it became very clear to me very quickly that I was, in fact, the phantom pooper, and I had changed my underwear afterwards and went back to bed.
Can I just take a quick time out? Why does pooping mean there will be skid marks on your underwear?
Because there was no toilet paper.
Got it. Okay, done.
I did not tell anyone about this. Later that evening, we were hanging out with our guy friends. One of our roommate tells a story, and she explains that it had to have been roommate one's boyfriend because we all had clean underwear. He is there and insisting it wasn't him and that we are lying. He's getting pretty red and embarrassed. Everyone's laughing along, and some of the guys are saying how gross that is. And at this point, we've told about 10 guys about the story, and I was not about to jump in and say it was me. Flash forward, my girlfriends and I are hanging out 6 months after graduation. I finally tell them it was me who is the phantom pooper. Roommate one is still dating her boyfriend and basically says, OMG, he's going to die when I tell him. Given this happened 6 months prior, we haven't talked about it much since. I swear her to secrecy. We graduated in 2024, and roommate one and her boyfriend have broken up, but we are all still friends and in a friend group and hang out a lot. Sometimes this topic comes up, the phantom pooper, and everyone still blames roommate one's ex-boyfriend, and he still denies it every time. All my roommates laugh along and don't expose me. So, am I the asshole for letting this guy take the blame for my poop over a year ago?
Here's the more important part. We'll get to whether you're the asshole in a second. You have like the greatest friends in the world that they're just like, fuck it, we'll just keep going along with it.
Yes, yeah, I would 100% have told everyone.
I am I'm a poop shy guy, and I will say I think whatever you need to do to like protect yourself against this, do it. It's not like it's not like you. I think if you blamed another girl, that would be different because I think they would maybe be more embarrassed about it. But like, yeah, let this guy take the brunt of it. There's no point in not. And then in like 10 years, when that guy gets married or something, maybe your wedding gift to him will be like, hey, by the way, I was the phantom pooper the whole time, and you're absolved of all guilt.
I agree. I was gonna say like the how funny it is if you reveal that is just compounding like every day. Like it's like exponentially will be funnier the longer you wait to tell everyone.
Like on your
so I think you have to tell them, but on your deathbed would be great. But assuming you guys maybe aren't all gathered at the deathbed, I would say wedding is a great
wedding
idea.
is fantastic.
His wedding, or like, even your wedding.
In your speech for him at his wedding, say it. Don't give too many details. The people there that know what it's about will think it's awesome, and it won't be.
I was the phantom pooper.
Yeah.
That's hysterical.
That's like
really
a good
funny.
mic drop.
But it sounds like, listen, if you're all friends, like you're not the asshole. It sounds like I'm sure he thinks it's like a funny.
He knows it's not him.
Yeah, so it's like
maybe he doesn't know it's not him.
Well, I guess they all blacked out. I don't know, but I think you're fine. You're definitely fine. But I think you should. So I think you should save it and do like the funniest possible reveal. I think his wedding's a good call.
Or like
when they have objections. Any objections? Not an objection. Just wanted to.
I was the phantom pooper. Pick your moment to reveal it. All right. Let's do This Guy Rocks.
Yeah.
Okay, Andrew, pause this immediately, and I mean immediately.
Wait, give me 1 second.
All right. You know how to take a class about this guy.
Did you really?
Yeah, an entire class is called Money Matters in high school. And it was just us watching like top 5 Dave Ramsey's moments.
That's kind of like your teacher mailing it in.
Yeah.
The curriculum's just another guy talking.
Yeah. I got a certificate at the end and I printed it right by her desk and I grabbed it. And I went, yes. And she goes, oh my God, that is so sweet. She goes, can I take a picture of you with it? I was like,
that's
sure.
So funny. All right. So this is a Dave Ramsey clip. And if you know anything about Dave Ramsey, he's usually like scolding people for mismanaging their money.
Yeah.
Very rarely is there like a sweet moment. There isn't a ton of context here, but this made me laugh so hard. This woman is calling in and it sounds like she's maybe like Airbnb-ing or like renting out a couple rooms in her house, and this is her calling Dave Ramsey for advice.
Sweet. Probably like 100 to 200 per room.
Where'd you get that number?
Out of my butt.
Well, probably ought to do some more research than that. I'm losing it.
That's awesome.
That's awesome.
How much are you gonna charge?
Out of my
like
butt.
100.
She was
200.
fast with that too.
Yeah.
Where'd you get that
think
number?
about it.
Out of my butt.
He looks so grumpy until it happens.
That is so true. I feel like when I'm thinking about like listing something, or I don't know, when people are putting something on Airbnb, it's like, are they doing any math, or are they just like, meh?
I think there's a little bit of math.
fine.
I think
Yeah.
the reason he probably found this endearing is like usually these people are trying to like lie their way out of it or be like, no, I'm right. This person's just like, I don't know. Yeah. I just got it out of my butt. Look at his face before she tells him. He's ready to eat her alive.
Yeah.
He's grumpy out tweaking.
All right, Willie, show me who rocks.
I sent it to you. This is a kayaker who displays unbelievable flexibility.
I was watching this one and I was like, is he gonna do the like lay flat or like maybe I thought maybe it was like a depth perception thing. Like it looked lower than it actually is.
I was like so excited to see how he was gonna get under there. Yeah.
Reminds me of it go down. No, it don't. It go down.
It go down.
Wait, what is that?
It's like an old Vine. There are these two. Pull up. It do go down.
Oh, I have seen this. It's like a waterfall.
Corner. Walking on the fighting side of me. That don't look like it. It don't. It don't go down.
Robert, it goes down.
No, it don't.
It do go down.
Oh! Don't!
That's all time.
All right, should we do Teach Me Something?
Yeah, I'm sorry. I actually super have to pee. I'm sorry.
go for it.
I got too many drinks. I'll be super.
You're drink maxing.
Yeah, I just took my sash off.
You sound like the Pinocchio from Shrek.
I just want you to play with my cans.
All right.
And sorry.
And I don't want the world.
I don't want the girls to see me. I just want them to play with my cans.
All right, who's ready to get their mind blown? Andrew and Willie. Any guesses on how many different time zones China has?
15. No, it's low. The
Damn,
guess
I'm on my China shit. All right.
3.
Andrew?
3.1.
It's either high or low. I'm gonna go 3.
Geographically, it should have 5, I
Okay.
believe, which is a lot. It has 1.
Got it.
1 time zone for all of China. So I haven't totally done the math yet, but it is either like pitch black at noon for some of them, or it's like crack of dawn bright at like midnight.
Yeah, that is insane. I feel like though, like so, like it's got to be like 99% of their population is like all on the coast, right?
Yeah, but it's still, think about how long that coast is.
Yeah.
Why do they
Well,
only
the
have
coast is
one
north-south,
time
though.
zone?
What did you say?
Why do they only have one time
I
zone?
don't know. I would assume it has something to do with
Communism.
communism. Yeah.
Probably because they're freaking communists, Andrew. They're
Yeah. So
commies.
Andrew, here in America,
we don't do shit like that.
we get to enjoy the benefits of capitalism, but in communism, they could only afford one clock.
Communism means no time zones.
Communism means no time zones. Thank you. Took
Yes.
the words right out of my mouth.
Or iPhone.
Can you Google like who gets the shit end of the deal in China time zone?
Who gets the?
Who is it dark for in China time zone?
I mean, my guess would be that if you're in like way like Western China,
You're fucked.
but or they just like they're probably all like farmers anyway. They probably just adjusted.
Promote a sense of unity.
Yeah. Amongst comrades.
Fucking commies.
But also they probably like if you do live in way Western China, they definitely don't.
Yeah, look, people in the West just do everything 2 hours later.
Yeah.
In Beijing, they work 9 to 5. In the West, they work 11 to 7.
Nice. Yeah. All right, Willie, teach me something, brother.
Teach
me
something.
Come on.
Do you know what the most viewed Netflix movie ever is?
Ooh. The most viewed
K-pop Demon Hunters.
What is
Isn't that fucking insane?
I think they make that up.
Wait, what is it?
It's fake.
Who make it up?
Netflix.
Wait. What?
K-pop Demon Hunters?
What is that?
Came out this summer.
It's already the most viewed?
Like of a not movie on Netflix, but Netflix movie.
It's like anime.
Like movie that Netflix made.
I've never even heard of this.
I've heard it's amazing.
Really?
Yeah. Do you know what the biggest movie before K-pop?
Grown Ups 2. Hotel Transylvania.
Like the Breaking Bad movie?
Hoobie Halloween.
I don't think you're ever going to get it. Red Notice.
What the hell is Red Notice?
With Gal
It's like
Gadot.
the opposite of White Lotus.
Nice.
What is that?
Come on.
It was like a spy movie, I think.
I never heard of that.
It came out 2022, I believe.
Did you see Ryan Gosling being a dick to that kid the other day?
No. Wait, that's not Ryan Gosling, is it? Ryan Reynolds.
Ryan Reynolds was being a dick to a kid on the red carpet. This kid was asking him an interview question, and he goes, "Hi Ryan, how are you?" And Ryan goes, "Let's just get to the question, all right?" We pull it up. Pull up Ryan Reynolds red carpet.
God, man.
Like kid.
Hi, little guy. What's up? What's going on? I know. It's like I'd get halfway down there and be like, I'm a monster. I know. I'm so sorry. What's your question for me, buddy?
Hi, Ryan. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. Let's skip to the question.
Why is there so much Chipotle mayo on your Tim Hortons breakfast?
Oh my gosh. You know what? I wish I had some control over that. But you know what I can do? I can send a strongly worded letter to the chef over at Tim Hortons. Consider it done, young man. What's your name? Liam? Okay, Liam. I'll make it downright vicious. But I'm gonna just.
He comes across pretty likable in this.
Oh, really? I thought that was like he was being like a dick.
I was gonna say I'm kind of on his side.
Being
on
like,
this one.
let's skip right to the question. They like.
I mean, he was like, and then he like laughed after, and he
yeah,
was like,
I think like,
and he like got down on a knee and was like,
for someone who's been on a red carpet before,
yeah,
it is a very high pressure situation. And I'm sure he just got like overwhelmed.
Were you a movie star?
No, I did the ESPYs like one time last year.
Really? Oh,
yeah. And they're like moving those people through because they gotta.
I thought this was like a wide. I thought I was in the majority here.
What are the comments?
Most people are like he's an asshole.
But like it
looks like it's debatable.
Wasn't being rude. That didn't seem rude at all. Not rude at all.
Oh, interesting.
I mean, that some people obviously thought it was, if that's what all the comments are about.
I think he was like stressed and kind of said it out of impulse, and then was like kind of laughed and was like, "Oh,
I'm a Ryan Reynolds apologist just because of what he did for that soccer team with Mac." Yeah. And I believe he's friends with Taylor Swift. So,
and we are trying to get Taylor Swift on the pod.
All right, Willie. Do you want to start with things to say when someone hits a good drive in golf, or feelings that don't exist?
Their feelings is funny. I'm excited about it. Let's do feelings. Okay.
You guys are doing Inside Out 3.
These are feelings that don't exist.
Lock stopped. This is the feeling of you think that you left the door unlocked at home. Can also be applied to like I left the oven on or something. That feeling of like, oh fuck, did I do that thing but I can't check?
Yep.
I'm feeling lock stopped right now.
I like that. Strapoopus is when you're worried that a line is forming outside of the bathroom that you're pooping in.
Yep. I like that. Slungry. This is when you're exhausted and hungry and you can't decide whether just to go to bed or eat something before you go to bed.
That's fantastic. Oh, elefart. It's the panic of when you fart in an elevator and then it stops to let someone else in.
Tumbly. This is when your body feels great, but your brain just feels like you are like dumb.
Horngry. Super horny, super hungry at the same time. Can't figure out if you got to spank it or eat first.
Hulgy. This is the feeling that everyone is a skeleton every time you leave the room, and they're only real people when you're in there, and they're all performing.
Yes. Surnamus is the panic that sets in after someone has just told you their name, but you weren't listening because you were thinking about how you were going to tell them what your name is, and you can't ask them again.
Feeling prunched is when you get overly concerned that your teeth reek and you fear that people might smell not your breath, but your teeth.
Yes.
And they reek of teeth, enamel.
screech. It is when you're showing someone a YouTube video or a movie or something, and they're looking at their phone, and you're wondering if you picked a bad movie, if they're just being a dick.
Yep. These are things to say when someone hits a good drive in golf.
I wouldn't hit my wife's boyfriend that hard.
Is that the one for me? Yeah. That's awesome. Ball's going to feel that one tomorrow.
If two of your buddies hit 2 good drives in a row, you go, I haven't seen white balls get hit that hard since I taught my son kickboxing.
I was like, where is this going?
I was proud of that.
You brought it up. Yeah. That ball's got somewhere to be. That sounded like Obama.
Yeah, that ball's got somewhere to be.
Now I can't do it. That ball's got somewhere to be. 867-9305. Well, the thing about this nation is I can't do it anymore. This ball's got somewhere to be. This ball's got somewhere to be.
Do trunk.
This ball, it's got somewhere to be, somewhere very far.
You seen the George Bush clip where he goes, watch this drive.
We will fight.
This ball's got somewhere to be. And then this is Abraham Lincoln. This ball's got somewhere to be.
Do you think if he spoke like that, we would know? Like, would it be like recorded somewhere? Yeah. That's straighter than having your buddies sleep on the floor at a sleepover.
Love it. Save some for the rest of us.
Oh, I only had 3.
Oh. Duck like it was going to hit you even though you're behind him. It's not a thing to say. It's just a physical comedy. I'm really into physical comedy. Hope there's no flights in this area.
Nice.
Like it's going to hit an airplane.
Nice. That's really good.
Should we do a guided meditation?
Yeah, do a guided meditation, Willy.
All right, everyone close your eyes. I can see you on your phone. Everyone at home, if you're driving, listening to the podcast, whatever, close your eyes. Take a deep breath.
That was good.
Oh, yeah.
Didn't Angus and Liam do one where it was like, feel your foot slowly press down on that accelerator?
Oh, did they really?
Yeah, I think
that's
so.
funny. So I copied them.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. But my bit was just that the guy fell asleep immediately.
Yes.
Oh, that was good.
It's hard to take you seriously with that thing across your mustache.
I don't think I'm being very serious.
No. All right. Time for Rusty's Song of the Day. Guys, go follow Rusty's Songs of the Day on Spotify. We're at 5,000 and some change, like 5,300, I think. So go follow that when we hit 10,000 followers on the playlist. Ooh.
$102.
I'll do this and then we'll finish with mailbag.
Okay.
I got Please, Please, Please by Sabrina Carpenter.
Oh.
It is my guilty pleasure song. It feels damn good listening to it in the car. So I would go play that right now. By the time this comes out, it'll be on Rusty's Songs of the Day, so go check that out.
Amen to that.
And now it is time for Mailbag, 3 at a time. Mailbag, making it rhyme.
2 at a time.
Mailbag, 1 at a time. Come on.
Mailbag.
All righty.
Well,
I got one from Anna Armstrong from Boston.
I got Charlotte Cotner from Edmond, Oklahoma, and it's addressed to Will and Jack's podcast.
Nice. All right.
Who's Jack?
A lot of fun stickers out of Anna on the back here. All right, what do we got?
Mailbag.
3 at a time. Mailbag, making it rhyme.
Hello, Will, Rusty, and unnamed new producer. Yeah, we still haven't settled on a name, so he's just producer for now. I don't have a pitch because I'm not creative enough, but I wanted to write into you guys. I found Played on episode 2 and made my parents watch Will's airplane straw hat story because I couldn't breathe from laughing so hard.
What was that one?
What was that one? Like a guy... Someone left just like a straw hat. I think someone left a straw hat in the seat next to me. And then that flight attendant came by and was like, is that your hat? And I was like, no. And then no one claimed the hat. So I think the guy behind me was like, no one's claiming that. And just took it and wore it off the plane. But it was like clearly like we're in a contained vessel. Like this has to belong to someone. And he wore it off. Anyway. The pod has been with me for many long drives. My first international flight alone and getting stranded in the Atlanta airport. I always refer to the pod as my podcast because anyone who knows me knows about Playdate.
Nice.
If you guys ever come to the University of Maryland, hit me up. I'm starting my freshman year double majoring in history and Jewish studies to work on Holocaust education and research. That's awesome.
That's fantastic.
Thanks for helping me through a lot. Love you guys. From Charlotte Diane. P.S. I'm from Oklahoma. Shout out OKC Thunder.
Come on.
Come on. Shea Gilgis Alexander.
Yes, exactly.
Thank you, Charlotte. We love you. Good luck at college. Go Terps. Fear the turtle. Is that what they say? Des Wells.
Okay, we're gonna save the pitch for
Angel Reese
for next episode. But Anna has
a little Maryland
stuff at the beginning.
Before LSU.
Angel Reese went to Maryland.
First year. She's from the East Coast.
Yeah.
Oh, nice. Dear Lightning McQueen, Toe Mater, and Sally. Toe Mater.
Sally. That's on your day list.
It was on my
Hello, I'm Anna, and I'm coming to you live from the beautiful city of Boston. I'm 26, and I lived in the north end of Boston. Shout out Bricos. She didn't write that, but that's just for me. I like Bricos.
Nice.
Needless to say, I love Playdate. It definitely helps the days at work go by faster, and I've been so inspired by your mug root beer sponsorship that my go-to small talk question for my friends is, if you had a podcast, which brand of soda would you like to sponsor you? It's a great
I know my answer. Starts with an M and it ends with an ugh.
Come on. I think I would go with Fresca or Polar Seltzer.
Cut that.
I think I would go with Redacted or Redacted. All love to mug, though. Anyways, onto the pitch, which Andrew will read next episode. P.S. I did some coloring for you guys. Feel free to hang them on the company fridge. Let's give them a shot.
That's a good idea.
Oh, that is fantastic. Look at that.
Oh, hello, Autumn.
Ooh, I like that. This is going right behind Rusty.
That's awesome. Autumn.
Well, thank you so much, Anna. And who wrote to you, Willie?
Charlotte.
And Charlotte, thank you guys so much for listening. Have a great rest of your Monday. Have a great Tuesday, and we will see you bright and early for our Wednesday episode. Come on.
Love you.